in this moment of tribute. So it's with great pleasure that I present to you and to really the Baska family the living portrait of the Baska years. And Mike, would you unveil the portrait? This living portrait represents and marks Jim's life from the early beginnings, through the family, through the early business, on through the rich and rewarding years at AWG. It portrays in detail all of the events in Jim's life to date. And it's more than just a portrait or likeness. It in fact is the lifespan, a living portrait of our honored Jim Baska. And I'd like to acknowledge all the help and detail that went into this.
My mother too, she stood behind him tremendously. I'd like to just close by telling you a couple sayings that my dad has told my brother and I all through the years. And they go like this: work hard and play hard, Dad tells us each day. Believe in yourself and make your own way. Don't ever give up and mean what you say. That's the advice our dad's given us. We love you, Dad, and we'd just like to wish you well, and we thank you for all the things you've done for us and for AG.
We're here to give recognition to achievement over the years. I know this weekend there have been many compliments given to my father. He has many obvious virtues that we should mention. Steve has mentioned integrity and loyalty and determination. Other ones are humor, obviously good looks. My father once said, "Son, work only a half a day and you'll be a success. It doesn't matter if it's the first 12 hours or the last 12 hours. It's true that hard work and long hours with opportunity helps create success. My father's been a success as a private businessman, as an attorney with AG, and as a family man. AWG has been a great success. This last year, over $2 billion in sales, that's a tremendous record. However, I believe its greatest success is not a sales record, nor record profits or increasing margins. I believe its greatest achievement has been a 42-year marriage with my mother. Let's take a minute now.
There you are. There you are. I think that you're really going to be impressed with this. This bronze is a gallery size bronze piece. It's about 20 inches high. It's 27 inches long. Isn't that beautiful? I hope after the I don't know if Jim will have it in his office for a while, but I hope you can come down and look at it because it really is magnificent.
And an appropriate response to all this. It's just absolutely overwhelming. I want to thank everybody for all the lovely things that they've said this evening. You are very, very kind. I don't know that I'm deserving of any of it, but I really appreciate it very much. And the gifts that you have bestowed upon me, of course, the biggest gift that you have given me over the years is the gift of your support and your friendship. The portrait is just absolutely outstanding. We'll hang it somewhere in our house. I hope we have a place that's big enough for it. It will always remind me of AG. And it kind of basically will remind me all the time of everything that's happened with my life. And someday I'll put it in the attic with the moose and all the other animals that we killed, and someday great grandchildren will say, "Who the hell was that?"
grew up on a small farm and worked in the family laundry and dry cleaning business, which was owned by his father. Upon graduation from high school in 1944, he went to the University of Kansas, where as a freshman he played varsity basketball under its famous coach Phog Allen for about a half season before being drafted into the United States Army. Jim served in the U.S. Army for about 2 years as an instructor at basic training camps until his release from service at the end of World War II. After he was released, Jim returned to the University of Kansas to complete his college education. In 1949, Jim graduated from KU with a Bachelor of Science degree in Economics and Business Administration. And in 1950, he married Nita Carlson and joined the Baska family laundry and dry cleaning business. Jim managed the family business for his father until 1951, when he purchased the business. He was now the owner and operator of a business and was also attending the University of Missouri-Kansas City Law School. Jim completed his legal education, graduating in 1960 with a Juris Doctor degree. Upon graduation in 1960, he sold the family laundry and dry cleaning business and began practicing law with a Kansas City law firm, which shortly thereafter became known as Rice, Baska, and McDowell. Jim continued his law practice from 1960 to 1976, specializing in business and commercial law. His clients included many supermarket owners, as well as associated wholesale grocers, for whom he served as outside general counsel. In the spring of 1976, Lou Fox, then president of Associated Wholesale Grocers, asked Jim to leave his law practice and join AWG as House General Counsel and Corporate Secretary. Better in all of the areas they served. In 1992, Jim stepped aside and handed the leadership of AWG over to his very capable successor, Mike DeFavis. Ever since joining the supermarket industry in 1976, Jim has been passionately involved with the industry's independent supermarket owners and with the industry's national and local Kansas and Missouri associations. He has worked closely with both the Food Marketing Institute, where he served as director, and the National Grocery Committee, which reviews and approves or rejects all applications for new ShopRite stores. Jim has also become very involved in the West Coast supermarket business as a member of the board of directors of Raley's, a large California family-owned supermarket chain. Although semi-retired and still very active in the industry, Jim still finds plenty of time to devote to activities with his wife, Nita, their 2 sons, Steve and Scott, their wives, and their 4 grandchildren. He maintains a residence in Olathe, Kansas, and a lake home at the Lake of the Ozarks. Jim enjoys boating, swimming, gardening, fishing, hunting, and horseback riding. He also enjoys hiking and traveling to the Colorado mountains in the summer and to the Arizona desert in the winter. Tonight, we are proud to induct Jim Baska into the Missouri Grocers Association Hall of Fame.